Today we are talking serious matters, divorce, separations, and how they affect children.
So how do we differentiate when we need to wait versus when waiting is actually acquiescence? It's like we are agreeing to the wrong things. For a long time, people say, I've given it time. When what you're giving time, you're actually giving it time to take root. At what time do we know this is not intentional? This is not malicious.
Yeah.
What is the demarcation? So the first thing I want you to understand is this, that when you get into marriage and the romantic fervor and this vibrancy and the gusts, the energy, we hope it remains like that, but normally it doesn't remain like that. So we need to differentiate between the normal ups and downs, even when sometimes they are not normal, they are really very abnormal. But what are the expected ups and downs of life versus malicious letdowns?
Wow, very well said. So that is our conversation for today. Please comment down below and give us your thoughts on the same. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Global. My good name is Janik. I'm going to be your host for today. Now, are we saying that there are grounds for divorce and just time when you need to be patient?
Yes, there are times when you need to leave or make it clear that you're not putting up with this. Divorce is like an amputation. Before you do amputation, you usually try to see if you can cure.
Right.
You amputate something that is threatening the life. At the same time, we always divorce when it is threatening your life, your peace, your well-being. We are saying, one, you know that you're supposed to wait out things. When your partner relapses into former levels of trauma, but they are not mean or cruel to you. Sometimes people had healed and something happens and it triggers them, they relapse.
Yeah.
So now they are moody, they are irritable, they are detached emotionally. They are back essentially to a phase we had since evolved from. They're overthinking, they're paranoid, they need so much support, they can't keep their head up, they kind of hold together. Sometimes people become so messed up that you wouldn't have married them if they were like this. But they have since maybe evolved past this. This is a relapse.
Yeah.
So the first time to know when to wait out is when it's a relapse, but they're not cruel. We need to differentiate this because sometimes people have a genuine problem and also a malicious problem at the same time.
Yeah.
The person has a medical situation, but they are also very unkind to you. The person has trauma in the past, but they are also very inconsiderate of you. They use it to answer unkindly. They stonewall you. And the Gottman couple said that it's the stonewalling, it's the contempt, it's the criticism. Those are the extreme damage, like the destroyers of connection. When I feel stonewalled, completely blocked out of your heart, when you respond to what I do with criticism, look at you. You think now you are a man, you think you are a woman enough. Women, you also count yourself to be a woman. Criticism. And when you say criticism, we don't mean constructive feedback.
Yeah.
We mean feedback that is damaging. When it is couched to hurt. You can give feedback lovingly, or you can give feedback cuttingly. You cut. You hurt the person.
Yeah.
And it's when there's contempt is that is level of disrespect that has disdain. Like you talk to a person, they roll their eyes. Contempt. You talk, they walk out in the middle of your talking. Somebody slams the door in front of you. Somebody just clicks. You see the contempt. They may seem small, those things, but they completely obliterate Even if you did it when you're angry. People like to say I was angry. People like to say I was drunk. People like to say I was besides myself. You show contempt the person even if they try. Do you know how many times have you met a person say, I wish I could love them back, but it's just gone. They can even cry in pity. It's gone. It's gone. In fact, a lady called Janning wrote a book called After the Affair, saying, when you decide to give it a second chance after the betrayal, the day you decide to forgive and stay is not conclusive. Give yourself a year. So say, let me try.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the damage is too deep and you don't realize it. Those who don't know the psychology of emotional wounds, they will tell you, but we got past that. Why are you bringing it up again? If you treat people with contempt, like you're cheating, but you also talked foul words about me to whoever you're cheating with, that's another twist. You also said, I'm good for nothing. So we are saying you should be patient when a person has been overcome by something that you are aware of. Sometimes relapses are part of the journey of getting out, and sometimes they are a school to what is yet to heal, what is yet triggering. But the condition is the person should not weaponize their situation to hurt you.
Yeah. Because at times they use it, against you.
To become insensitive,
Yeah.
to accuse you, to blame, to transfer. The transference of people who have a pain and a problem already in their life leaves you so locked, because the world will say you left a person who was sick, or it's like you did not pity their situation. People don't have details. People don't have details to what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
So we are saying, as long as the person is not mean, you should wait out and try to fight through the situation together. The second time would be when you go for long without your needs being met because of circumstances outside your partner's control. Sometimes illness can come. Sometimes depression. Some of the illnesses are not medical. They may not be serious, visible to the world. They may be just visible from inside. You may have a person who has gone through stress, overwhelming circumstances for so long that they can't be quite there for you as they should. You can find a person who, your partner, a season has come, he has a job or a struggle around his work, a struggle around his family, a struggle around his friends, that he's only showing up for you on occasion.
Yeah.
He can only be affectionate, present, loving once in a while. Most of the time he's struggling internally. Most of the time he cannot show up for you. What would you do when you can see these things are beyond this person? You can see them trying, but you're also oppressed. You want connection. You want affection. You may even want physical need. You may want... So should you say, let me leave? The warning here is that wherever you go and you leave a person because struggles of life hit them, they did not hit you. The first case we are saying you are aware what it is. In this second case we are saying circumstance may not even be as obvious as illness. It may be something on their side that makes them, for the whole of that year, they're just under the weather.
Yeah.
For the better part of that year, they're not okay. And only you can understand that. And when they try to be there for you, it's not dependable. You try everything. Sometimes they even give up. They say, please, do you want to look for someone else? Sometimes people are also sympathetic. I know I'm not there for you. Love is tested when you meet people who are soldiering through a child who has problems, for example, or postpartum complications. or persecution from work. And every day is a pain. Or a bad fallout with all of your family. You know, sometimes the fallout comes with everybody. You know, it's so wrenching. This person is dangling between sanity and depression. So you can't again come impose your needs. They are barely holding up if they even need your support. And you know, when we are depressed, the body also follows with ailments. Now migraine, now back pain, now
you just worn out.
You know, from this medication to the other one, asthmatic attack, anxiety attack. You know, very sickly person, you are understanding. You even try to be a nurse. You can get tired if you think the marriage should be constantly fulfilling. And if you have been lured, deluded by social media, people are always happy on social media.
My goodness.
There are couples who are always happy. They give you such an unrealistic standard, you can hate your marriage. Yet it is more realistic.
It is more real.
You know, they're always flashy, trip here, trip there. Huh? And you're wondering, why is our life so boring? Other people. This is camera work content.
Scripted.
Even other companies now come to sponsor them to carry their name. So people are paying for them to move around. You are saying, we have not moved around this year. I see people all over moving. This is not working. You are living a real life. These ones are living an unreal life. Or they might just have it differently. You know, some people have a good inheritance. Some people have another season. And you can actually throw away a very viable union when you are measuring against a gauge of unrealistic society. Sometimes it's your siblings who put pressure on you. Why do you stay with a woman who never gets a boy, who never gives birth, a man who can't even make you pregnant? Now it's been 3 years, you're still trying everything. Now 5 years, come, we show you. Let's get you someone else. Now we are living, we are old, we are younger than you, and we are past you by. Come. Sometimes what is making you feel almost giving up against your partner is pressure from the very family that is supposed to encourage you. What will you do? The one thing I want you to realize is that this is the one place you can say it rains everywhere. It's just the seasons of rain that are varying. Even if you migrate. Because this problem is a problem of life. It's not this person's poor management of themselves. This is not a character flaw. This is seasons of life. This is the unpredictable nature of the world. Wherever you go, the problems could even hit you. Johnny, let's warn people that nowadays you're having chronic diseases hitting people when they're very young. Chronic.
Very true.
A friend told me he knows a guy who grows tomatoes in tons, large scale, but the fertilizer they spray, the pesticides they spray, have been banned in the Western world 400 years ago. But in Africa, they're still allowed. So it's all toxic to humans. And he was telling me some of what is causing chronic diseases is those toxins we are taking through the vegetables and things we buy. So we are very young and we get problems, and then you can give up, say, now this guy I'm hearing prostate cancer is only 33, no hope there. Then you go away. You don't know that it caught him, but it's all over in society. You migrate, another bigger one will meet you there. You should say, we should ask ourselves, how can we use this to surmount the situation? In fact, Napoleon Hill said, every problem has a seed of opportunity. Seed of opportunity to be better. When there's a chronic threat or diagnosis and it just come early, sometimes it can give you a chance to change for the better for the longer part of the rest of your life.
Right.
That friend who told me that we have just not been told that it's better to eat from the soil than to eat from the shelf. You should feed your family from the soil, from the farm to the kitchen. You should avoid processing. You should only do preparation. Harvest it, prepare, cook. He said, as far as you can, that should be your way of feeding. This picking from shelf processed sweet things is what is introducing bad things in your system. What if you say, now we are going to, and he was telling me it's a practical ways. When you buy a 50 by 100 for your house, also buy another 50 and by 100 for your vegetables. You will see sometimes it's the vegetables and fruits, things we don't question, we don't cook enough, we don't even do anything, we just, because fruits look organic, we don't know that they've been sprayed things.
Yeah.
They look natural, healthy because, and we're saying, sometimes if you can think together, you can come up with unconventional solutions. And you say, we have been caught by this hypertension when we are so young. Our children, we will safeguard them and give them better education, better starting life. This is just to say, the time to wait is when you realize what has hit us, what is making my partner not be there, not be present, is beyond us. But if we endure it together, after that we can forge a better love than what we had.
Yeah.
This is concluded remark that, is there hope when people have had a dry period of 1 year, rough patch of 5 years, rough? I tell you the truth, people have shown such resiliency and they developed a bond that was unbreakable when they survive something that they could have broken up for.
Yeah.
When you stay, when you had reasons to leave, you get such a reference point saying, I stayed through worse things. For as long as you still value me, for as long as you wish for us to be there, it's just moments of overwhelm. We're overwhelmed with pity. Wondering, is there hope? Hope is a very powerful thing. When my mentor was teaching us the kind of women to marry, say, look for women who has a tendency to be hopeful. It seems like a small thing, but it says situations will threaten you. And if it's a person who gives up early, they will leave. Hope is what gives you the eyes to see beyond the current situation. When you lose the ability to see beyond this problem, you become desperate. You despair and give up. A person who has a tendency to just hope, they're not delusional. They know you. If you wait out, many situations can pass.
Yeah, very true. And it's interesting because you always hear of people staying because of the children, but you've clearly put it that so long as it's not abusive,
exactly,
and it's not life threatening, because you can't stay a place where your life is in danger.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have those who are of the school of thought, they want to take a break. They have children and they're saying, we don't want to separate in front of the children, it will traumatize them, so they want to take a break.
Yes. When the moment you stop having love and affection, children will sense it.
Yeah.
You cannot hide lack of love. And that ambiguity that they see you together but you're not friends, it's again anxiety inducing. Children can handle life if we communicate it well.
Yeah.
Imagine they can. If you leave it for them to guess, to be confused, they never see you friends together, planning together, thinking together. They never see you advising them. They never see you being happy. You can't hide happiness. You can logistically be together, logistics. But that lack of love is very disorienting.
Yeah.
So we are saying, as long as the person is still respectful, or at least they don't put you down, abuse you, try to make your life a hell. If that is the situation, you have every reason to endure and say, let's fight this out. Even if I go there, what will I need? But if people start dishonoring you, calling you names, gossiping you, accusing you, trying to diminish you, crush your self-esteem, or just abandon you, forget you, replace you, I don't know with who, you have no reason to wait one more day.
Yeah.
It's like you're letting a person to shoot darts into your heart. It's only a matter of time before you collapse.
Yeah.
Yes.
And is it wise to give, maybe say 3 strikes, you did this once, you did this twice, now I'm done? Is it wise to have such
Yes,
grounds?
naturally as human beings, we never just up and live. When we are fully invested and you genuinely meant well, it takes a lot to just give up.
Yeah.
I don't suggest 3 warnings, 4 warnings, 5 warnings. People just get used to them.
Yeah.
People just get used to them. But first of all, let people know, even before anything goes wrong, that there are things you can't tolerate. And as we say, depending on the degree of violation, you will listen to yourself whether you can love again. You don't call a clan, then they ask you to stay when you no longer feel. Don't summon a whole village to come and listen to your issue when you have already given up. All the energy has been lost. We are saying, there's a place to let the person know, I can't take this. We usually forgive too many times because we don't have an alternative. We can't manage life without this person. We've gotten addicted to being with them. The solution to people not getting used and making it a habit to hurt you is to be mentally prepared to walk out when peace is no longer being served. People tend to separate you from your body so that they can reduce you to a place they can use you.
Separate you from your body? How?
So that they can reduce you to a place where they can use you.
Yes.
They're talking about your body, virginity, or whether you got a child, to show that you are already used to goods, you know?
And also that all of you is your body.
If they were to acknowledge your soul, if they were to acknowledge your spirit, your principles, your energy, that is undefilable.
Yes.
That part can recover after 7 children, God forbid. But can recover as long as you are alive. You know?
Yeah.
That part can wake up at any point in life.
Yes.
Neuroplasticity, the neuroplasticity of your mind, of your brain, is what gives you second chance for as long as you are alive.
Yeah.
Neuroplasticity is that concept in neuroscience saying you can rewire your brain for any new lifestyle at any point you choose. It's not easy, but it's doable. Who you were when you were getting the child does not have to be the person you are today. Most people, not everybody changes. Because the mental change is different from the painful experience.
Yes.
You can go through the painful experience and you learned nothing. You just afraid, you just retreated. As soon as you come back again, you repeat the same cycles.
Yeah.
If you don't change your ways of thinking, you continue doing the same things because the software is the same.
Yeah.
But some people have been, if you know you have gone through baptism of fire, you have transformed yourself. Remember, a lot of times people want to associate having a child with being easy or whatever, easy to lay or whatever like that, to put you down. But there's a time I was doing research and I was telling guys, a lot of times people get children transformed to the best person you could ever meet.
Yes.
Those who go through painful breakups,
Yes.
they now become balanced. And thank God today's conversation in that area, you're just saying, always date according to who you are today. Don't let people drag you to who you used to be.
Woo. Preach.
Date, talk with me according to who I am in front of you.
Yes.
Not who I was somewhere back. If you can't deal with this, you don't belong to my space.
Yes. Love it.
Make it that simple.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's dating, right? So many gems there. Please get a copy for yourself wherever you are in Kenya. I've seen a lot of comments of people asking, I'm in Embu, I'm in Mombasa, how can I get the book? Just make your order through the number on your screen. Make your order through the WhatsApp number on your screen, and we're going to make sure that you get a copy of the book. This is Healing Your Inner Self. It's a book that goes, just pair it with any book that you read. I think it's really necessary, and it goes very well with any book that you read. You can get all these babies shipped to you. I just want to read one comment that I got from a friend of mine. Shout out to you, Priscilla Njoki. Priscilla is a good friend of mine and she has been binging on our shows.
Wow.
She said that she forces her children to watch it so that they can get this information as soon as possible. Yeah. So she said, I shall be gifting friends and family Uncle Benjamin's books as birthday or Christmas presents. I don't need to think about any other presents.
Wow. Wow.
So
thank you, Priscilla. That's so.
Yeah.
Now that person is doing what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Tell her the next time she's buying to gift people, let her notify us, we insert a gift there.
There you go.
Yep.
All right, Lioness Daniela had said, I'm glad I gifted myself 2 awesome books for my birthday. On my way to healing, learning, and becoming a better version of myself. Happy birthday to me.
Wow, happy birthday to you. That's the best happy birthday.
Yeah.
And just to mention, as you mentioned, we deliver both in Kenya and all over the world.
Yes.
There's some guys in Cayman Islands.
Uh-huh.
The capital is Georgetown.
Okay.
And we are trying to send, and the courier, we are trying to tell the guys on the map where is the north of Jamaica, after Cuba there.
Yeah, that's what I was
territorially they belong to the United Kingdom.
Okay.
But they are far away. They're not in that. So just to say we have been delivering all over the world, and these guys, we have couriers like DHL is very reliable, very reliable. They will take it to France, and when the person is not picking the call, they'll call it. The person is not picking, find a way to contact them, tell them we have arrived. You know, I've just found it very convenient. Of course, we are trying to get them now to soft copy. We are developing those where you can read on your phone. We are getting there.
Yeah.
But currently, we're using this physical. In a short while, we'll be able to have those other options.
Okay.
But just to say, we ship all over the world.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Today, we want to talk about backbenchers. Mumefikiwa. Let me remove myself from that group. Backbenchers, mumefikiwa. Where do I start when I made wrong choices and got children and divorced at 30? This is for both men and women.
Yeah. And do you know very well, by the time you're hearing children and divorce by 30, you know what happened, isn't it?
Yeah.
We jump in when you're too young.
Yeah.
And excitable.
Or, I think, too young or not ready. You can be old enough on paper.
Yeah. And you're not exposed, you're not learned, you're not prepared.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up, because sometimes pain can delay your development.
Yes.
Or being closed in.
Yes.
Over strict parents can confine you until you don't know another life.
Yeah.
Even when you leave home, you go to confine yourself in another place.
Yes.
You don't know how to socialize, how to start contact, which groups do you belong to. Do not take for granted. Those Form 4 leaver groups used to go, those Class 8 parties, those things developed a social life. What if you are denied the chance to go out to any of those? You come out here alone. You are in people, but you are socially alone. You don't even know who is who. If you look back, you usually don't think about it. But the connections you made from the village, and now they catapulted you to others. And some died off over time, but they had already given birth to others and led to. What if you are denied all that? You can reach 33, 32, still very closed in. And unable to relate, you don't know with who. You don't even have conversation. You don't even know how to relate. So it's to say, for whatever reason you're having to redo again. What if now you marry in that level of naivety? You can't even know what to check.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this was not part of our curriculum. There was no book to read and know how to choose a partner.
There's a teacher who used to say, she used to speak in our school, and she would say, do not have a boyfriend. Boyfriends are the devil. So now, I think she had the right idea, but she made it sound so far-fetched.
Yes.
We wrote her off. Yeah.
And part of what would delay us is all those parents just say, don't.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
We are not given. So that strict. And you're not told what to do, what not to do, how to navigate the space. There's a risk when you allow people freedom, they can mess up. And TDJ said that daughter who messed up very early very early. Is it 13 or some funny age?
Yeah. Some funny age.
You know, your system is already here. You know, but because he's a mature man, he knows how to let the child recollect, learn. She ended up to be the one to take up many of these things that he was doing, and she has the capacity for it. What if she was that strict? Oh, now I disown you. You see it?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, if we have heard people like Sarah Jakes pick themselves up, who are you?
Wow.
People have picked themselves up. In modern society, the examples I'll pick may not be very much contemporary today, because I like the ones we can relate to, all of us, we can read and see. But I want to say we are talking to these people who they were written off too soon.
Okay.
People say that your enemies were happy. They started tossing that kalikuwa kanaringa sana. Now he is divorced. Now he thought he knows. Now he is gone. Now you know. Those people have to recollect and restart again, and it's a confused haze.
Because I think at 30, that age of 30, 40, you feel like you're already old. You feel like you're already past.
You are made to feel. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
You are made to feel like you have gone past the age of, being hot.
Yeah. Energetic or new ideas. You feel like you already sort of expired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people rub it into you.
Yes. Yes.
They really put it in.
Yes.
That why expect so much? What is special with you? And you get into that space and you can be very confused, So the first step to restart again, and I hope you're not the kind that quits and writes yourself off and say, if I'm leaving and I'm ready that, let me get a second child that I have both children, the same person, and I just live my life. Don't make decisions out of desperation.
Yeah.
Don't make decisions out of desperation.
Yeah.
It's better to hear first. Don't even get children and bring them to that kind of confused situation. It's not even fair to them. I hope you're not the kind of a guy who says, let me just go work far away. There are guys who, instead of dealing with the marriage and there's not working relationship, he starts to operate remotely. So you avoid closeness by transferring very far away and disappearing occasionally to avoid strife. So there's no marriage. You can see people are married and they're not married.
Gosh.
Separate lives. It's no longer working. But they cannot have the courage to restart. Others, if this thing falls, they recoil emotionally and they hide. You can go into hiding for ages. People have been hiding and they can get babies when they're hiding. They're just unavailable. The first step to regroup and restart is to find your kinsman redeemer. Of course, I'm borrowing that language from the story of Ruth, where they came from. The first marriage collapsed.
The husband died.
Yes. And father-in-law died and brother-in-law died. I don't know why men die so much anyway. But, of course, women also die, but a lot of sudden, unexpected interruption targets the leader, and that's the man a lot of times.
Yeah.
And her colleague, the wife to that other brother-in-law, gave up.
Yeah.
It's possible to give up after the first marriage. It's possible to retreat and live on low key, survival mode. And many have resigned that way and reduced their expectations and resigned. And they're just there. And they all felt the pain. But what Ruth did differently is what I want you to do. I want you to cling on to a kinsman redeemer, to a Naomi, and follow a path that is new to you, but there's a person in front of you who will show you the way.
Okay.
This is not about dependency about to find a person that will lead you the way. There are many ways nowadays of being led.
Somebody who doesn't want to hear what you're saying is hearing find a sponsor. You know what I mean?
Unless you are new to us.
Yeah, you have to be new to him.
To talk about sponsor.
Yeah.
And one day we are going to talk about those sponsors, but they remind me.
Okay.
We debunk it because it looks like an alternative.
Yeah, it does.
To make it.
Yeah.
It has been oversold.
Yeah.
You know? But actually it's just a mirage and a lie. It's a trap. It takes away more than it gives you. Takes away more than it gives you. It may give you a posh house in Kilimani. And even a car or whatever life you feel like you have a life, but saps away your soul, saps away your freedom, saps away your peace. You have to fight with your conscience every day. Do you want to wet your pillow with tears? And you have to drown your conscience with alcohol just to say you have a life? Doing things you know very well, they're against who you are and where you want to go with your life. And by the time you wake up in midlife, you are such a murky history, you're even embarrassed to say what was happening. And some people know, you don't live in a bubble.
Yeah.
People know you used to live on, and some people have their own money. They just want that higher life they don't want to pay for. Just selfishness, just impatience. So there's no such thing as sponsor. Only you can sponsor yourself.
Okay.
It's a lie. It's a swindle.
It's a swindle.
Yes, it's a swindle. You usually sell what you will never get back. This person is giving what they can get back. You're selling your youth, your energy, your essence. This person is giving you just money and they have a lot of it. Can replace it tomorrow. What they're taking from you can't get it back.
And them and their essence?
No, you see, these people usually are old or they have all this money and they have lost integrity and character. For you, what they're taking
they have nothing to lose.
Yes.
Okay.
For you, you have this conscience. And I'm talking, many people who get to a place to converse the way we are conversing have conscience. They have not killed their conscience to become just sex. Because they've been... It's pressure by society to prove a certain lifestyle, so you get a man to give you that lifestyle. It appears like he will give you. You're going to sell your soul for that. It's like Illuminati of sort. You get to sell your soul for that.
Africa, we already at Illuminati. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we are saying, when you talk about kinsman, you're talking about a person who helps you come out, who shows you another path. Why? Really, a lot of times when these things happen, they contaminate your entire social life. Friends abandon. People believed in you are frustrated. And they have questions. They're trying to push you back. That's why a lot of times when you have to change your family situation, 99% of your social group is gone. Many people get stuck there for relying on the same friends for advice. For relying on the same people they were with for advice. And you're not saying you discard them automatically, you're saying they themselves will show you they don't want you.
Yeah.
And I ask a lot of people, anytime there's a negative change in your life, breakup, divorce or anything, you don't have anybody to talk to. You must accompany somebody else going away from the life where these disasters happened.
Yeah.
Accompanying means you can journey physically with Naomi. Although you are a foreigner there, you don't belong there. It's a new place for you. Or you can accompany them mentally. Lily's success and failure are more mental and energetic than they are physical. When you want to transform your life, you start mentally, start energetically. Plug into a different energy. I can't tell you how many people changed my life and they never met me. I just plugged into how they talk, into their message, and listened. And I was telling you in another show about this guy who was saying he learned business by hearing this concept from rich guys teaching how to make money. And he was telling them to focus on a problem. And by just changing his view of business that way,
Yeah.
he said it quadrupled his income.
Wow.
He applied one principle from a small book and it changed his life. What did he do? He plugged to an energetic mental thinking of a person who's outside there. Lily, your teacher, the one who speaks to your life when you want to change your life after breakup, should be out there.
Okay.
Not the one who believes, oh, you're doomed, oh, you're finished, oh. These people are putting you down are not the ones.
Okay.
There's a lady who did that rock bottom experience. You've been rejected, everything collapsing, sometimes there are even financial disruptions. You're starting from the zero,
Yeah.
And she was going down there, and she was with her son there, and the son wanted something that she could not afford for birthday, and her bank balance was zero. She went to the bank to try, and there's nothing. And she looked at the son and said, you know what? Mommy will never be broke again. She promised the son, and what did she do? She bought a book, purchased going online, start going to this podcast. You can sit in a conversation with a mindset. I like seeing these guys who have achieved so much and they have the time for podcasts and to teach us.
Yeah.
To just tell us how they stepped on step A, step B. And when I hear them saying what they added next, one guy was explaining how he can move from $1,000 to $20,000 in a month. And he has done it. He was saying these are not fiction.
Yeah.
He have done it. They have markets there for cars. So he's saying, you look for guys, a car that it's worth 2,000 and say you have 1,000 cash because many people are using financing. He said there's a secret that cash is very appealing. Tell sellers you have a lesser money here.
Yeah.
He say you will get good bargains when you have the money in your hand.
Yeah.
Of course, it means also in the account you can transfer. It's not like financier or whatever. No paper. People, if they know they can get the money 1 week ahead.
Yeah.
Many people be willing, can you add 5? It's okay. He said he could buy that way, then go sell it at that right price. You're not even he has time.
Yeah, okay. He's not in a hurry.
Yes.
Okay.
So just touch after and he will mark it at 25, again to 2,000. He has made 1,000.
Yeah.
So he said, I did that like 4 times in a month. The auction market is quick.
Yeah.
So he did. I could do that 4 times, and I started with only 1,000. I'm ending up with 15, 20,000.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the readiness. I realize people don't want these processes. If you can save them, then the financing, the paperwork, the signing, the waiting.
Yeah.
They'll be
installment.
Yes. Anytime when I have cash, okay, and here, 1 hour, we are done.
Yeah.
Many people are happy.
Yeah.
What was he doing? He was teaching us what he stepped out into. Those of us who started from zero and you're having to use savings and salaries, put aside this, hoping it will amount to something you can invest. Very slow. Here is a guy telling you the path he took.
Yeah.
Why is he doing that? He's helping those who are looking to be held their hands by a kinsman redeemer to take you to another place. Kinsman's being relatable. Your blood.
Okay.
Many times it's not just blood, it's mental. You can relate.
Okay.
You can energetically resonate.
Yeah.
When you decide to restart your life, and you don't go back like Orpah, just turn back and disappear. If you give in to depression, you go all the way to living death. You know, sometimes you're alive, but you're not alive.
Yeah.
You don't have energy.
Yeah.
You're just existing there. And when you meet people who have no energy, you sense how small life they have. It's very depressing, you know.
Yeah.
They're doing the bare minimum to pay bills, to get by, and you even pity them. So we are saying, connect with the person who's outside your small world that has been polluted by what recently happened in your life.
Yeah.
You may have to look more, you may have to search, but you will find them.
Yeah.
Many people have shared that kind of journey and rose to notoriety and rose to greatness. Only that they are not praised, they are not talked to, they are not talked about so much because society does not want to deal with repair. The first assignment is to make sure the person with whom you create human beings is a person you have tried and tested, that they have the capacity to handle anything.
Yeah.
Don't marry people whom you can't walk away from without endangering your life. Don't marry somebody you cannot break up without fearing for your life. If somebody has no life apart from you, neither will your children be safe. You see, if anything happens.
Okay.
You should marry a person who has the capacity to live life.
Yes.
How do you know it? You don't test things with break up, ask them motive. You just check whether a person has their 2 feet on the ground. That person who has their 2 feet on the ground, should anything happen, they'll still be able to stand on their feet. Unfortunately, society does not check a person's character. They just listen to chemistry and they say, the love is there, I feel the love.
Yeah.
The first instruction for your safety in the world is to make sure the person you mix your DNA with is the person you have tested and tried throughout the process and married legally after going stage and at stage after stage.
Yeah.
I hope you know that the moment you don't dish out money, dish out sex, 90% of people will leave you alone.
Yes.
9 out of 10 of those who would have hit on you will leave you alone. 9 out of 10 of women who wanted you will leave you alone.
That's true.
How many times did you have married wrong if you're opening your wallet carelessly? How many chances do you stand on marrying right when you're just opening your body just because you're in a relationship and you call it serious relationship? We have plans.
No
At least you have waited for 6 months. At least you've been together for 1 year. How many times? Now you see why 90% of people are marrying wrong.
Yeah.
Because the very process of testing and trying, we can't stand it. Secondly, we don't know what are the parameters of stable humans.
Yeah.
The person you make your co-parent, you're creating eternity together, my friend. You're creating something that will outlive you. A succession that will continue.
Yes.
There was this Kikuyu tradition where a man would divorce and also disown the children. And the children now cannot carry his name lest they come to claim his inheritance. Might have heard of it.
Yeah.
They would return goats of rejection. There was that. Even among the many Bantu people here, people would fall out. The man returns the goats and they part ways. Back then, when children were not regarded, the children would also get disowned so that they can't carry the man's name. That's why many of them are carrying the mother's name.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
A friend told me that's what happened. Because I asked him, you carry a female surname.
Yeah.
He told me they broke up and that didn't want anything association lest you come back and claim. So some goats were returned and the ass went to his mom and to forget about him and never to mention his name. Lest when he dies we come back to claim. It's about money and materials.
Yeah.
Do you know what you have disoriented there? You have disconnected somebody from their genealogy.
Yes.
And he told me, I am aware that the children of my children might never know their roots.
That's true.
He told me, when I'm alive, I'm showing them,
Yeah.
that's my people over there. But what happens after 2 generations are gone?
It's forgotten.
Yes. They try to trace, they just find a woman somewhere.
Yeah.
They know where the woman was born. But where were your father? Where's your genealogy? I hear she used to be married somewhere. Nobody's alive that side. We can't.
Yeah.
I have desired so much personally to find out the roots of my grandmother, my dad's mother. Not for anything. For them, there was no divorce, those kind of things.
Yeah.
But just desiring. It was somewhere in Kirinyaga, some place. I hear stories.
Oh.
Yes, she came from there. I don't know her people. I really long to find out.
Yeah. How your people look like.
It's so hard to trace just
Yeah.
generation 3. You see,
Yes.
this is just that generation. You told me that easy. I mean, it should not be that hard to find out your grandmother's original people.
True.
But what if now she had been sent away from your grandpa completely and the name of your grandpa deleted? Now they're trying to trace where she used to be married and where your people come from.
Yeah.
Which family. You go there, you find that they also should know that your parents are no longer alive.
Yeah.
You know. I hope we understand that even when you divorce, we should not let children lose the identity and the genealogical names.
Oh, yes.
Even if you're angry with the baby daddy, just know you crawled with that baby daddy. You pulled him from the population of the world and created a child with them.
Yeah.
Don't punish a child for a person you chose, even if you did not know any better. Some of you say, women say the man is a deadbeat. Let me tell you several other deadbeats. Jesse. Jesse of the Bible.
Yes.
He could not bring his son for interview to be king. He did not support the son. And the Christ himself is called the root and stump of Jesse.
Yeah.
Judah. Look at how dysfunctional Judah was. Judah is just moving around creating children, I don't know with who. He did not live that godly life. But what was the word of his life? The scepter shall not depart from Judah until Shiloh comes. So he is lion of the tribe of
Judah.
Why is God carrying names of deadbeat men? What is he trying to say? It's the genealogy. It's not the person.
Yes.
It's not the person. I just want you to go and look at the genealogy when they're trying to tell you 14 generations from Adam to Abraham, 14 generations from Abraham to David, 14 generations from David to Christ. Marie, that's all. 14, 14, 14.
Oh.
The arrangement of God's succession is perfectly planned. You are the one who is trying to distort it. It's neatly planned to the T. Careful who you are helping or disorienting when you're trying to move a beacon.
Yeah.
Don't move beacons. Don't move ancient boundaries. Give the child the identity of wherever they belong.
Yeah.
That does not mean you have given that person credit. I don't know why people interpret it that way. Can you remove the DNA? If you can't remove the DNA, why are you trying to remove the genealogy? You can't.
You can't.
Can you do blood transfusion?
No. Clean them. No, you can't.
So what are you doing? Removing the outer name?
It's not right.
Can you work on your feelings and let people belong to where they belong?
Yeah.
That should not be hard. I don't know why we make it so hard. So if people divorce and they say they don't want anything, you tell them it's okay if they don't want inheritance, but they cannot have another biological dad. They were created by your DNA.
Yeah.
And whether it's about money or whatever, I just don't know who else to name them. That's their father. Let people carry the name of their father.
Yeah.
With the exception of those extreme situations where it was not a relationship, it was abuse. You know, there your own father can take up the patronage.
Yes.
But many times it's not abuse. We're just angrily reacting. The first instruction towards making sure that divorce does not become the death of you, your life, your joy, is to make sure that you are cautious and prudent from the beginning.
Yeah.
When we are starting, when we are looking for business partners and we are building something mega, we are usually very careful. We ask, we investigate this person's life. When we are investing heavily, buying shares with all the money we have,
Yes.
you should see how we ask AI everything about this company. You should just, how did it behave that time? When you are investing something that is dear to you, you want to rule out mistakes. Even if something will happen in future unforeseen, you want to make sure it's actually unforeseen.
True.
Whatever can be foreseen,
Yes.
you want to
You
foresee
tried.
it.
Yes.
You should be that prudent. But when you're having sex, you're very emotional. It's very emotional. Yeah.
You don't think about anything
No,
else.
we don't take time.
Yeah.
We don't take time. It's very exciting. Very exciting. It's excitement.
I like how you say it.
Yeah, it's butterflies. Butterflies. They will turn into houseflies. Those butterflies. To be a stench.
Yes.
That person's name will become a stench. Just to tell you that somebody bewitched our society recently when they brought sex to a casual thing. They have names like smashing. It's now Egonga. It's now Gonga.
Yeah.
It's not. And we brought to a spot what God meant to be sacred. And it becomes like hookup. In the West, they say we hooked up one night.
Yeah. You even hear these words in songs.
Yes. It's now.
For everyone, even kids are dancing along.
Yes. Gyrating.
Yeah.
Mimicking sex. Now that's dancing. That's content creation. Just to tell you that the best caution is precaution. To be forewarned is to be forearmed.
Yeah.
Information is power. Try to find out all the information. When you feel rushed by a lot of craze, some people are really obsessed with the craze. I told you, true love is peaceful.
Yeah.
If it is compelling and obsessive, usually it's trauma reenactment. It's a reincarnation of unfinished business new with your dad, with your mom, with an ex, with somebody. This person conjures up the ghost of a person they've never dealt with.
Okay.
They have a sense of taboo. That's why it feels like something should get right now.
Yeah.
They have a sense of across the border. Lust is very impatient. You can tell the difference in love and lust because love is patient.
Yes.
Lust is very impatient. Can't wait. It must be now. That's why they leave when you review sex because it was lust. It was not love. Love desires and lust also desires. Those are the two commonalities. They are both desires.
Yeah.
But one is a pure desire with respect and dignity and patience and self-control. The other one is impure, personal, selfish, urgent, compelling, obsessive, destructive. But society uses the word love in both ways. I told you your local language will make sure does not distinguish for you. When you don't have a word, the limit of your language is the limit of your world. When you can't say some things, you can't think of them. So many times when you don't have words for things, just know they're not understood
Yeah.
in your culture.
Yes.
How to prevent it is to make sure you do the hard work of restraining your own horses. Sexual passion is like a stallion, very powerful. A male horse in heat, restless. And there are people who know how to work it up.
Yeah.
So one guy told me he was placed at in a location in his workstation that the lady seated across him was always dressed very sexy. She also dressed very low-hanging tops. And she was those people with a very strong sexual flair. And the body wants that enjoyment of free sexual entertainment, but he also knows it's a build-up to something else.
Yeah.
Experientially, men know when you charge, you must discharge. And you inflate the balloon at some point.
Yes.
You really need to release that pressure. So he knows the more I charge,
Yeah, I'll need to discharge.
the climb may be fun,
Yes.
but the drop will be crushing. And some women are clever. They'll start a fire in you, you go burn over there. They're clever.
Yeah.
They'll trigger things in you.
Yes.
And you won't sleep. And she's not there. And you're harassing mattress. You don't think it is her. Doing weird activity with an empty bed. Haunted by spirits. My friend.
Yes.
And he told me I tried to God. And he had to do something drastic that only him knows it saved him.
Mm-hmm.
He asked for transfer to a busier office.
Okay.
It increased his work a
Yes,
lot.
yeah.
That team he transferred to was busier. He needed more work, laborious. But he said, I preferred fatigue than lust.
It's better. Yeah.
And he learned later that woman had brought down a few men.
Mm-hmm.
She just lived like that. Did not have too many boundaries. But she was an excellent worker.
Yeah.
Some people are very good at work, but morally, they don't have boundaries. Imagine creating a child with that woman because of lust. She stayed in front of you for so long that you felt things. You ended up smashing and a baby resulted. Now having to manage that person who has so loose moral boundaries.
Yeah.
Having to cooperate, project management with a person you barely know. You only know her body, not her soul.
Yeah.
Many people are discovering who it is after they get the child. How the person thinks.
Yeah.
The excitement of the moment is very tempting. These careers that lock you in a room with a person. You know, there are some careers that in the course of your work, you are locked in a room.
Yeah. Just the two of you. Or traveling together, just the two of you.
Careful. And when my mentor, when we were starting the work, he told me psychology involves people pouring their heart to him. Many times when a woman pours her heart, what else goes with the heart? Her love, her affection.
Yeah.
And she says women love to be heard, to be understood. So he said, avoid working outside professional ethics. The only thing that neutralizes that is when it's a paid engagement. Those are the very clear boundaries.
Yes.
Nobody owes another anything. But if you are just helping her with counsel of life, there's a debt growing.
Yes.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
She's grateful, and you're feeling like you are deserving a kickback.
Yeah.
You owe me one. Remember the concept? I owe you one.
Yes.
Sometimes you say, oh, I owe you one. When will you pay that one? Some language is very suggestive.
Yeah.
And then you may meet when she's all this stressed sexually and she owes you one.
Yeah. So many times. The ones are many.
So, even a woman who owes you one,
Yeah.
and she's all this,
Open.
So he told me, he didn't use that word, but now I know what he meant.
Yeah.
Avoid a woman saying,
I owe you one.
so
Yeah.
your free work must not be personal. Free work is for public, for your generation. Personal work should always be paid premium, so that is completely ethical, completely boundaries, completely unwritten. That the mind does not even go there. They're getting what they paid for.
Yeah.
And they deserve to check quality, even to rate you online. How you served, how you delivered.
True.
But this other work of hold my hand, be my mentor. Hold my hand. Hold my what?
My
Some language is very figurative.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay.
Yes.
Be careful, the mind is very insidious.
Yeah.
I showed that to you, no? Show that.
The shoulder is near the chest. Yes.
Don't lean on shoulders. Don't lean on shoulders.
No shoulders.
In fact, you in our professional work, you avoid physical contact at all, apart from normal greeting.
Yeah.
People want to cry. You have some tissues, let them cry. If they feel your support.
Yeah.
When it's a lady to lady counseling, that's different. They do hug, they encourage each other.
Yes.
But a man to lady, you show empathy.
Yes.
You observe ethics.
Yeah.
Because many times those people are in a very weak position. That's what makes many pastors or priests or people who are in that supportive, and it's free and paid work, greatly endangered.
Yeah.
Because people keep owing you.
One.
Careful.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure those situations that would tempt you, you minimize them.
True.
I told you a funny thing that men quietly know. You give a woman innocently a lift in your car, and she can work on you, my friend, without saying a word. You know, women's seductions are very deniable. The way women seduce you is very deniable.
Yeah.
She can say she was not doing it, she was just being herself. That guy who saw that the woman is always, women can indirectly melt you without saying anything.
Yeah.
A cloth that goes up a slightly, and a body gesture that
Yes.
she can even sleep. For you to imagine.
Yeah. The car seat is very comfortable.
She can, do you know, lady can innocently call you, hi handsome.
Yes.
One guy told me he was called that when he was checking in a hotel by the lady who, and he said it's supposed to be an innocent compliment, otherwise in a normal world.
Yeah.
Okay? But also when it is said in
Yes.
and it troubled him, troubling in a way that of temptation.
Yeah.
And I told him, it's not that you're handsome, that you are loaded. Learn to decode these things. They saw how you came in.
Yeah.
And some of them are out for that discussion about Mama Fua. What were they saying? Some of those women who mix. It's not every Mama Fua or cleaning women who have that behavior. But some of them said they double deal that way to clean the clothes and clean the wearer because it's better than going to the street. So some of them don't have any standard of life. They don't have an access to any royal loaded person. So I was telling him, get used that as you move around this life, some of these people serving you have no access to people like you, and you have no meeting point otherwise in life. So they'll draw their net when you interact around anything.
Yeah.
Now you create a child with a person who you would otherwise should have no business meeting. That's why they behave like a terrorist. Do this or blow up your life. They have nothing to lose. And people ask you, where did you meet this woman who has so terrorist destructive instinct?
Yeah.
Doesn't even care about the child. Where are the values? You are this kind of caring person. How did you end up having sex with a woman like that?
Yeah.
I did not even know her. I just checked in somewhere. She called it, hi handsome. Huh?
And the melting started.
You know, men are massaged by courtesy when they're treated royal.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir, and welcome. But for as long as it's courteous and professional, most of them can manage it. But when it's inserted,
Yeah. Yes.
and somebody keeps checking, just checking on you if you need anything. And with all this body language of, at a time when you are far away, I think for men, I don't know if it's true for women, but the most tempting moments for men is when they are far away. If a man travels for work or for anything, he checks himself in a room, it's the most vulnerable moment. That's the most vulnerable moment. I don't know where demons come from. One guy told me he calls his home or his wife on video many times when he's away, and even if they're not talking a lot, he just wants to keep their presence around him. After he learned, the temptations increase when you're traveling.
Yeah.
And those who work there, they know travelers are very vulnerable. They're lonely. They want something to do. They're tired from the journey. They're looking for anything relaxed. I mean, you know.
Yes.
He said, you can go for massage. But you know, some of these massage is what they're trying to mix it. He said, it's okay. But when you're alone, man, the other thing is when they're flying. So there's far away effect when you travel.
Yeah.
Flying effect and darkness effect. When it's at night. Anyway, this darkness just, I don't bring some bedroom.
Yes.
Don't add things like rainfall. Rainfall is very emotional.
Yeah.
The conjures of childhood memories and innocence. It makes us very vulnerable. Then there is thunderstorm, and the guy is hiding from the thunderstorm by hiding. Careful.
Yes.
Careful. So we are saying, I want you to plan early your sexual behavior, because you usually don't think about your babies. We just don't set the sexual behaviors and boundaries.
Yeah.
Learn early. There are two methods you're going to use to manage should divorce happen, there are children in between. Number one, I want you to heal from the trauma so that you don't transfer it to the children and the situation. Many people will go through divorce and they don't pause to heal, to recover, to go back to themselves.
Yeah.
And they embarrass themselves all over because they overreact. They get triggered. They lose themselves. They lose their cool. Divorce is very traumatic. It's like an amputation. You're losing something that was part of you. And you should not imagine that you will not need physiotherapy, so to speak, adaptation therapy to adapt to your new life. It's so careless to divorce and try to carry on with life. You're supposed to pause and try to recover who you are. Do not proceed with life as it were normal. The second thing I want you to do, if divorce happens and you have to get to co-parent, I want you to view that phase of marriage and where you got the children as just a phase of life, learning, being created, forming. You know, I want you to take it to a phase of life so that you don't curse the person for wasting your life because you also cooperated in it. You should see it as a part of your journey, something that taught you and something that becomes a platform to enable you to win in life henceforth. A standpoint on which from now on you can win. I just want you to learn that a lot of times many of the people who accept that it came, it happened, that it changed me to who I am today, they don't become enemies now with the ex. They try to let the children know, I'm your only dad, you can't get another one. I'm your only mom, you can't get, biological at least. Let me be there for you.
Yes.
They may not have worked with your mom or your dad, but I cannot change. I love you like my children. I accept that phase of my life. I grew out of it. I'm who I am. Do you know, if you accept life, you now stand a chance of creating happiness henceforth. It comes from first accepting, then moving on with energy. Yes.
Wow, today we are talking serious matters, divorce, separations, and how they affect children.